What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How you doing out there? And who the hell's Bill Nye? You know what I mean? Can we get Bill Nye out the paint, man? Make science great again, man. Get Bill Nye out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Everybody's talking about Bill Nye. You know what I mean? I seen the video, right? I didn't think it was going to be a big thing. I thought it was crazy. I was like, come on, man. But I didn't really understand who Bill Nye was. Now I've read that I guess he had a show in the '90s, and that's where all like that generation watched. You know what I mean? Like I guess he had like a science show, like not super scientific, but like an introduction to science to kids. You know what I mean? Like in the '90s, I was already in the Air Force. I was over in Saudi Arabia walking a beat around the F-16. You know, or A-10. You know what I mean? That was way back in the day. So I didn't watch any of that. I didn't know anything about Bill Nye. I was already grown. I was already in my adulthood. Now I seen this show. I don't know where. I thought it seemed like it was from. It had a European feel. I don't know if it was played in America or not. I don't know, but they were sitting around dancing around, and they were talking about gender, and he was talking about. Yeah, I mean, it was giving a rundown. He was giving the, I guess, the politically correct. I don't even know if it's politically correct, but what the powers that be want to, the elites, what they want the term or how gender to be viewed in the coming centuries or coming decades. They want to be fluid, and they want to be 56 million genders, whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm like, is this serious? Like, first off, man, science should be just science. You know what I mean? Like, this is like an attempt to make science cool. And this is why TV can be a dangerous tool for the elites, and you should limit like some of the stuff you watch, because they're trying to make it cool. You know what I mean? A cool science person. So when he says stuff like gender is this and that, not the two genders, there's more than two genders. I think they had some ice cream cone, like a little cartoon they showed. That's why they're trying to get over, you know what I'm saying? They have this fake science guy, and he's like, I guess he's a science entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, come the hell on, man. Like, science should never be cool. Science should just be science. You know what I mean? Like, all this propaganda that I'm seeing, it's like, come the hell on. You know, it's like, I can't even believe what I'm seeing on my TV. I'm like, not on my TV, like on the video I'm watching, I'm like, this can't be serious, man. You know what I mean? This is like, that's why I'm dying for this. And people, the Hollywood strike that might be coming, I'm like, people should be praying they go on strike, man. Goodness gracious. Like, goodness gracious, man. I'm like, you gotta get them out the paint, man. And then, you know, I go on poll and I see, this is why I decided to do the video. I see like, there was like 20 threads on Bill Nye. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, man. Like, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I also read, I guess it was Washington Times, and Bill Nye believes that, I guess he agreed with, if you don't believe in climate change, you should be jailed. I'm like, what the hell, man? Oh my God! I'm like, this is ridiculous. No, and I wanted to talk about that because I don't know. I guess I wanted to do a climate change video, but I'll just put it here. Like, is the climate change? Yes. And I think I might have put this in a different video. Is the climate change? Yes. Is man doing it? I don't believe that for a fact. I don't believe that. Like, how, and this is why I used to get in arguments with people online, on Facebook all the time, talk about, they would quote this scientist. I'm like, just use your common sense, man. That's the thing with black folks. White man say something, they'll believe it. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. I don't want to hear y'all talking about you being racist. When the white man say something to black man, they'll believe that shit. Black people, they believe it. A black man say something different or even say the same thing, they got to get cross references. They want to get a quote. Give me your sources and everything else. I'm just using common sense. If you use common sense and you think about climate, you have to be a fool to believe that if this earth is billions of years old, I don't know how many, I might be off, millions or billions, if this earth is billions of years old, you have to be a fool to believe the climate has been the same for billions of years. You see what I'm saying? If we had ice ages, that means the climate changed on its own. And you don't sit there and tell me the man is doing it. Meanwhile, China, they walk around with gas masks. They darn near guy walk around with gas masks. The fog so thick you cut it with a knife. They ain't cutting off no factories. Yet in America, you gotta go through all, in the West, you gotta cut all the factories off. We gotta fit all these factories down. Like y'all just not thinking. Y'all just not using your brains that God gave you. So how you want to arrest somebody because they don't believe, like, and that, what me believing that makes me a denier. Even though I'm not denying climate is changing, I am questioning whether man has the influence to changing the climate worldwide. You know, I was old enough to remember they said it was peak oil, we was gonna run out of oil. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I mean? You gotta understand, man, these folks, they have propaganda and they enforce it on the populace, man. You gotta understand these things. I can't believe that, man. Like, I don't even believe we went to the moon. You know, how you gonna throw me in jail because I don't believe we went to the moon? This is crazy. How is it you cannot believe in God? You can believe or believe in God. This is fine. But if you don't believe in climate change, people want to throw you in jail. This is the West. This is the degeneracy of the West. And when I tell people online, Islam is going to take over the West, whether y'all like it or not. Because this is the exact reason why y'all won't stand up for anything. We won't stand up. I say y'all. I mean, well, you know, the Negro don't got no say in the West. So I'm saying y'all. Y'all don't go stand up for anything. You don't believe in anything. Y'all would stand up for degeneracy and to say, oh, they're killing. Islam is killing degenerates, so we gotta stop Islam from killing the degenerates. It's not compatible with the West. So you're saying degeneracy is compatible with the West? You can't make this up. And this all ties back into the Bill Nyes because they're using science to. Okay, give it to me. Because they're going to use science, these science guys now, these hipster science guys, to give scientific fact to their to the West degeneracy. They're on the gender spectrum. You're gonna believe you're a tech. I was born a tech helicopter. Bill Nye said so. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. My gender is a cheetah. You know what I'm saying? This is what they use. This is what the West, the elites, they're using these shines to do this for. Unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. That's what I'm saying. Islam gonna take over the West. People are gonna beg for Islam. Because Islam going to destroy the infidels. They're going to beg for it. Because you know you won't have no feminists and no degeneracy in Islam. They don't put up with it. They're going to beg for it eventually. And that's what the elites are doing. Instead of y'all stopping the degeneracy right now, you're going to wait till it's too late. And then the Islamists they're coming here, they're gonna start fighting. They'll be like, hey man, we can fight it if we turn Muslim, and here y'all go. Y'all gonna be praying 5 times a day, because they're the only ones that will fight it. Because you don't, because you know, in the baking the cake, that cake episode, man. You know what I mean? They won't ask Islam to bake a cake. No. They won't ask the Christians to make the Christians bow down. Y'all slipping, man. Y'all really slipping. I know I'm rambling, but Bill Nye just got on my nerves, man. And I'm like, how is he using science? And like he's not even a scientist. From what I've gathered, guy's like I guess he was an engineer or something like that. Actor. He's an actor. That's what he is. You know what I mean? That's just what he is. You know what I mean? That's why the TV is dangerous. And you know what I mean? People like Bill Nye, you got to get him out the paint, man. If he's on Twitter, y'all can get him out the paint, man. Y'all rather argue about never mind. I ain't gonna get into it anyway. I'm out of here. It's raining. You know what I mean? If y'all like my videos, please like and share. Donate some shekels to Patreon if you can. I greatly appreciate it. And follow me on Twitter, Handyman, Uncle Hotep. And episode 53 of the podcast is up. Check it out.